Hello, it is me. Hi, me, anime, we anime. Got a couple things to say. Besides that, well, like I said, I got a couple things to say, and then we can get into the what if. Uh, First off, I'm getting late. Getting out late to record this. Sorry about the background noise. If you hear it, cows. I'm also out of breath. Just got done doing something. Trying to think. Oh, I got a Blue Sky account. It's We Anime. Uh, so if you have Blue Sky, uh, go follow me over there if you want to. You don't have to. Just thought, hey, I got a new account. Well, I got an account over there, and I thought, hey, might as well say it. Uh, well, I don't think there's anything else for me to say besides those two things. Besides late upload. Sorry, once again. Uh, had a doctor's appointment. I mean, just a checkup. Nothing serious. Earlier today. And then I did something a little bit ago. Uh, so, yeah. So now, we can get into it as I walk around aimlessly until I get to my recording place. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, last time we went over the dungeon arc. Now, of course, can you all still hear me? I hope you can. Probably can. Speaker. I hope that works. Okay, better audio. My earbud just died. So, yeah, that's great. I'll have to charge those. So, while I put that in, we can still do this. You all can still hear me, I hope. Maybe just a little bit of audio issues. Hopefully fixed now. But anyways, last part, like I said, dungeon exploration arc. And, well, this today is something else, something new. Well, last time we left off where Asta and the other members got to see the award ceremony, and they got to, well, they are now, at least I think, yeah, but now they are invited by the Wizard King himself, to go to the, trying to think of it, the after party, well, where they eat and all that, right? And so, they would get in there, they would eat their food. Asta would be himself, and he would be a very ethical eater, I guess, to say the least. Very messy, is what I should say. A very messy eater he is. Would be at his own table. He wouldn't even be looking in the direction of him, just because he knows Asta's he's a messy eater. And you could see in the background all these nobles, all these high-ranking members of the Magic Knights looking at Asta eating like a pig. Right. And eventually people would get tired of it, and everyone would be talking badly about Asta, Klaus, well, not Klaus, but Asta, about him being a commoner. See, Fagolion would know the truth about the matter, but yeah, he wouldn't say anything yet. Just because he does know that Asta's a Vermilion, like I said previously. Right, he does know. He just hasn't bothered to tell him that they're related. Cousins, to be exact. He hasn't told him that they are cousins. He just hasn't bothered to do it yet. He was thinking, I'll tell him here soon. Next time I see him, I'll tell him. But yeah, he wouldn't tell him yet. Mostly because, the incident with Noelle and her siblings, with Nebra and Solid pouring water all over her and all that. Right. Sorry, I had something in my eyes. And everything else. They would get in an argument. So, Asta would stand up to Nebra and Solid like he does in canon. I'm just trying not to sneeze, okay? Sorry if we're going quiet. I tried not to sneeze. But yeah. He would stand up to him. And then he would, Solid would do his, like the holy water bullet. He would shoot it at Asta, right? Asta would, say fire. Well, he wouldn't say it. But yeah, his arm would erupt in flames. And he would punch this this holy water bullet, that Solid's magic bullet. He would punch it, it would just turn into steam. Everyone would be like, what? And you could see Yuno just smile that in the background. Well, he would be smiling. Fagolion would have this, impressed look. Leopold would be he would have his, he would be looking interested in Asta, oh, I should talk to him. Leopold doesn't know that they're cousins. Mariluna and Fagolion does know. Right. But not Leopold, even though they were born around the same time. But anyways, a lot of these, a lot of the other Magic Knights, the one from the Golden Dawn, the Sand Magic user, that would make the whole entire Sand Golem and trap him, and then Solid would get his water serpent thing, but yet Asta would. Everyone would be surprised by this. I mean, except for Yuno. He would light his entire body he would, full body covered in flame. And he would brute force his way out of the grasp of the giant sand golem. And then he would punch the water serpent away. Nebra would just be sitting back there. She only did the one thing. She'd be like, okay, you know what? I kind of just want to stand back and watch at this point. Right. And then Nozel would step in. Asta would be standing there who's this guy? I mean, I feel like I've saw him before. He would start scratching the side of his head while Nozell would be, like, threatening him. Or, like, give him a death stare. Asta would be, like, scratching the side of his head. He would say, I feel like I know you from somewhere. But yet, I don't know where from. He would turn back to Yuno. He would say, hey, Yuno, who's this guy? And Mimosa would say, Asta, that's the captain of the Silver Eagles, Nozell Silva. And then Asta would turn back, oh, that's where I saw you. Yeah, you were at that exam. You didn't raise your hand for me. Actually, no, you didn't. No. You didn't raise your hand for me. You know, pretty neat magic out there. Mercury magic, I've heard. Pretty interesting. I feel like I could burn that, though. See, I got fire magic. He would be saying this straight to this guy's face. Like, Nozell would be like, you know what, I respect you for standing up to me, but I'm going to kick your ass. Bro, that's what he would be like. Bro, also was ready to square down right here in the middle of it. Go, like, all out. All of his spells that he's made. But Fogolion would step in. He would say, Nozell, enough, okay? No need to gang up on the kid. He's a commoner. He's not very... I don't think he's not very used to the stature. And that's just how he is. That's how he was raised. We gotta get that. We aren't all treated the same. Some people are better than others. Some people are worse treated. Okay? And then these Nozell would say, well, Fuegoleon, he should learn his manners and bow down to royalty. And Fuegoleon would say, you know, I've heard you say that plenty of times. But yet, this kid's royalty himself. See, in reality, he is my cousin. Everyone in that room would be like, huh? Like, mouths agape, wide eyes. Leopold would say, bro, what are you talking about? No way, he is our cousin. And if Fuegoleon would say, yes, he is Leopold. He is our cousin by our late aunt. Leech? I think her name's Lychee. Lychee? No. It was something like that. Yeah, it was Liche. And then there's Libe, Asta's demon. I think that's her name. I think. But yeah, Fuegoleon would continue on. He's our cousin by our late aunt. Well, also, she was kicked out of our family because of her curse. Or, no, she died because of her curse. Whatever. Yeah. So, he is royalty. Also, Asta. Cousins! Nice magic, by the way. Man, I feel great. Asta would be like, he would say, huh? But why didn't anybody, what? And Fuegoleon would say, I'll do a quick explanation. So your mother was cursed by a witch years ago when she was younger, right? And as she would grow older in age, she would realize what the curse was. See, as you know, fire magic users can't be burnt by their flames. But yet this curse reversed that on your mother. See, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. We've all seen your arms at this point. You've covered them in bandages to hide the burn marks. And how they're all red. Your arms are red. At least your one arm is. And your hands are. So that's what the curse did. The witch made her magic hurt her in a different way. Or, well, do the side effects of, well, burning. Because she also had fire magic. Like me and my sister and my brother here. See, well, you get the premise now. That's why your magic burns you. Okay? And Asta to be saying, well, that makes more sense. You gave me so much information. He would just start laughing. He would start tearing up like and then another mage would come running in and hold on, sorry. And he would say, everyone, the capital is under attack. Which now we'll just skip to Asta saving the girl. Well, I'm moving out of where I am. It's also pretty dark anyways, it's getting late. But yeah, we will get to, just Rady's fight so that I can stay safe. Okay, we can all understand that. And plus, that's the only place that really matters at the moment. Okay, so, yeah. They would, well, Asta would jump out the window like he does. And he'd go running to where the screams are loudest. Because that's his whole entire thing. He'd get over there real quickly. And, well, yeah, he would get over there. Rades would show up. Well, he would find Rades. He would say that little girl. And they would start to fight. Rades would use his Wraith magic. And Austin would use his 100 flaming swords. Well, fire creation, 100 flaming swords. And then fire creation, fire sword. And then flame blade. Also. And they would get into it there. It would be many minutes later. Asta would take out number 3, number 1. Well, number 3 at this point by himself. And then Flagoleon and Noelle would show up. Noelle would take the little girl away while these two would fight number 1 together. Right, and they would eventually beat him down, and then number 0 would come out. He's apparently almightiest person. See, Asta would use a new spell. He would use fire magic, Phoenix's feathers. A lot of feathers in the air. It's basically like Hellfire Shower, but with this other, well, in the shape of feathers. Right. That would go down onto Rades and number 0. I don't remember his name. It was like the mix of 3 captains or something. Can't really remember. It was something along the lines like that. But yeah. Fuegoleon would beat him in one shot, and then Fuegoleon would get teleported away. We all know what happens then. His body would come out, one arm gone, pendant gone. He'd be sleeping for many months later. He'd be sleeping. Not dead, in a coma. Right? And, well, yeah, I mean, we all know what happens. Asta would get taken away with the rest of the Midnight Eye. I believe that's what the name is called. Don't exactly remember the name. It was something Midnight Eye, and then there's the third eye. This is Raya and all of them, yeah. Anyways. Everything, rest of it, happens as in canon. The rest of the fights is as in canon. Right? And so, I'm sorry about that noise. I'm walking over a bridge. And, well, we all know what happens. Everything would go as in canon. Asta would return with the Wizard King, Julius Novachrono. And yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. Next part. Well, the next arc would be the next part. But anyways, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.